All right, we're back.
All right, we're back from the last part.
Yes.
So we were talking about movies.
Did you take 3 slices?
4. I said you each get 4.
Oh, I thought you said you each get 2.
No. Pizza day!
Pizza day, which apparently is becoming a tradition. Every Wednesday we get pizza.
Yeah, we're going to get pizza.
Not bad pizza. We get... How did that happen?
This stuff is great.
How did that happen?
This is what?
Did you not see it?
What
I
happened?
opened up the lid and it bubbled out.
That's because you're terrible.
It splooged everywhere.
That's your ranch.
That is my ranch.
No, like that's your only ranch.
Okay, that makes sense.
So anyway,
Dang it.
it is pizza day. I don't care. You can have the other cup.
It's fine.
This is my cup, though.
I'm just trying to not get it on the table.
So
There we go.
Wednesdays are now going to be pizza day. Last weekend, Tyler paid.
Was pizza day.
Last weekend we had pizza day again, and Tyler paid. And this weekend it was my turn to pay. Tyler was kind enough to buy drinks too.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, as we said, always has $100 in his wallet.
His show money. We probably shouldn't ever show Tyler's face now.
No. Lucas has a job,
I have a job,
and I do not,
so yeah.
which is why I haven't paid.
But you're next weekend because you said you have like a music video budget, but you're probably not going to use all that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because shit happens.
Shit.
Anyway,
Exactly. I just said
We were talking about our favorite movies. And Tyler, you were on number 8. Lucas, your number 8 was Office Space.
Office Space, because it's still your number 9.
Mm.
And then Tyler, you on number 8, and you told us to remember it, and Jamie remembered it, but I forgot.
Do you remember your number 8?
I know. I was chewing my food.
What was
Green
it?
Mile.
The Green Mile.
By Stephen King.
But, yeah.
Yes. Based on the novel by Stephen King. That's a good movie.
Wait,
my
my
number?
number 7 is going to be
I have to do my number 8.
Yeah, do
Okay.
it. We'll have to do his number 8, and then you can do your
Monty
number 7.
Python and the Holy Grail.
That's a great one. I'm not going to put it on my top 10. You know my number 4.
I do, which is just a weird...
Okay, so
What's your 7, Tyler?
my number 7. I can't remember, but it's by Stephen King. It's a little kid inside of a wheelchair, and there's a werewolf in it. What's that movie called?
What?
What?
The little kid with the ball rocket shoots off, pokes the werewolf's eye out.
What?
What?
It's Stephen King's movie.
No.
Wait, what else happens in the movie?
The kid's going down a freaking bridge, like going.
Stand By Me?
No, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a really great movie.
Well,
There's
what
a
happens in
fucking
it, though?
werewolf.
Wait, what
There's
happens?
okay. This little kid buys like illegal fireworks and shit in the front of the movie, and he shoots off a ball rocket, and he hears a wolf cry, and it ends up being I think it's the preacher, who's actually a werewolf.
Do you know a Stephen King movie that goes like that?
No,
It's Stephen King. I have no idea.
Just screw it. Pet Cemetery. Let's do number 7 for Pet Cemetery.
That's a
All
good
right,
movie.
that one makes sense.
okay, because that was just too hard for me to remember.
Have you
what it
seen
was.
Pet Cemetery 2?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We should
Okay.
watch it together.
Okay, we should. After we watch Dingo. And
Yeah.
all Edgar Wright's movies.
Spring
and
break.
our Halloween movies.
Dude, we have to watch all our movies this weekend. Or this
We could do
spring
it
break.
this weekend.
This-
This week.
Spring break, yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Which by the time this airs will probably be a month after spring. Not a month, because I'm actually keeping up on schedule now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have any in the vault other than the ones we just recorded?
A couple.
A couple? Okay.
Well, it seemed like much more, but it's because we took breaks in between each recording, so it's separated
Yeah.
them. All right. We've got a couple episodes
All right.
until
cool.
we're caught up. Good jobs. All right.
Cool.
What's your number? Wait, did you already say the number 7, right? What's
Yeah.
your number 7?
My number 7... Shit, I just forgot.
Evan Almighty.
No. Not Evan Almighty. The Almighties are probably not even in my top 10. I'm just going to go ahead and say the American Pie series.
Just in general?
In general. Like, I'm sure everybody's going to think it's for the tits. It's not for the tits. I like the American Pie stories. They're funny.
The main American Pie stories.
I still like Beta House and like The Naked Mile and all that. I like all of them. Except, well, The Book of Love is kind of weird. But
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's okay.
I love
Oh,
the
do you mean like
I love the
freaking
American Pie
old
series.
ass book?
Yeah, they have the book, and it's like
Is the Book of Love the origin tale of the Book of Love?
No,
Or
yes,
it's,
yes.
it's like
No.
They find this book and it's like it has every trick in.
Well, I know what the Book of Love is, but
do you know
movie.
Stifler from like Beta House and Naked Mile?
like Stifler's brother, right?
It's Steven Stifler's cousin,
Oh, okay.
I believe. Hold on. Yeah, because the other Stifler. Okay, so the one that's in the house already, like the one that's in the college already, is Steven Stifler's cousin, and then I think the other guy who was a Stifler is Stifler's younger brother, but I can't remember.
Which you got a different actor to be.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
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 So
What do you think of American Pie 4?
4. Yeah. What?
American Reunion.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I need to watch that.
I didn't like the wedding that much. I mean, I still like it, but like compared to the first one is like classic to me.
Yeah, the
Of
first
90s
one's
comedy?
definitely a classic.
The second one isn't necessarily a classic, but it's still really it's pretty funny.
Is it just called American Pie 2 or is it Bandcamp?
American Pie 2. Bandcamp is the direct-to-DVD spin-off.
I love Bandcamp.
I don't.
It's so good. Why don't you like Bandcamp?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not even like I think it's necessarily that bad. I don't know. It's not for me. I don't like it that much. Everybody in that movie just.
Oh wait, Bandcamp actually might be Steven Stifler's little brother.
Yeah, that's his little brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then it wouldn't make sense for the Book of Love to star his little brother.
No, not the Book of Love. The Book of Love didn't. I was saying Beta House and Naked Mind might be him, but I'm not. I don't think it is actually now.
Okay. Never mind.
Because like all of the spin-offs, like the American Pie series is definitely cool.
I stopped the seepage.
Cool. So the main series is definitely revolving around.
What's his name?
How do we not remember?
Finch. Yeah, there's Finch, Oz, Steven.
Wow. Main character.
Who's the main character's name? Well, he's played by Jason Biggs.
Yeah, Jason Biggs' character.
Wow, what is Jim? Jim. The main character's Jim, and I forget the other guy's name.
It's such an average name, you just forget it. It's kind of sad.
I don't remember the other guy's name. Like,
Finch,
you know what I liked about American
Finch,
Pie?
Oz, Steven, Jim, and there's...
You know what I loved about American Pie? I don't want to say it's like a realistic comedy, because it kind of isn't. But something about the characters are realistic. Like, they're all dicks, but they're all nice. You know what I mean?
They're all like...
They're dicks in the way you're dicks with friends. And like, Steven...
But Steven Stifler is like that guy that you kind of don't want to be friends with, but you kind of also
He's like,
want
okay,
to be.
it's like, in a traditional movie like this, he would be the bully, the one that everyone hates or whatever. But he's like a dick, and he is kind of a bully. But he's a part of the group. But he's part of the group. Like, they're the asshole friends. Like, they're like,
like
hey.
Logan.
Whoa! What?
Not necessarily, but I get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. That's kind of what we're going for.
I kind of get what you're talking about, because, like, Logan's the guy who walks up to everybody like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" And, like, we're like, "Hey,
I know.
Logan."
How's it going?
What the fuck are you here?
What's my number? What's my number? Did I already say number something?
No.
Oh, I said number 8. Number 7 would be Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Because I think that's the first Star Wars movie I ever saw. I don't know. It's just the movie that I like. That's the most enjoyable Star Wars movie to me. I mean, Empire is probably the best, but like Return of the Jedi is the one that I watch the most. I have it on VHS for some reason.
All right.
Yeah. So what's your number 6, Tyler?
You guys are probably gonna think I'm corny about this, but it's like a little kid thing. Like when I grew up,
Say it.
like 5 and
Just
stuff.
fucking
Don't worry, because my number 1 is really kiddie.
Okay, the Goosebumps, like the collection of Goosebumps.
That's fine. Those are good.
There is
like,
no Goosebumps movie.
No, I think he
Goosebumps
means the
movies.
series.
They're like
The
little
movies. No, we're
shows.
talking about movies, not shows.
No. They're
They're
movies.
Like
The Mask,
the
the Haunted Mask, and the Haunted Mask 2.
I thought we were just
Those are movies. Those
or
are
like
an hour
the
and a half.
Skinwalkers.
Well, I thought we were just considered like cinematic movies.
Do you want to?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Go ahead. Okay,
Goosebumps is more of a TV show.
Say a different 6. Say a different 6. Cinematic this time.
I get Goosebumps though.
Ender Game.
Ender's Game?
Ender's Game?
That one that came out last year?
The new one?
No.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I heard it was okay.
It's not a whole lot like the book.
I heard it was pretty okay.
It's not, but I mean, like, it's
pretty
it's a fucking
They were like,
mind
it's
blow
kind
at the
of. They were
end.
like, it's kind of difficult to turn into a summer blockbuster without. If we make it too long and too scientific, it's too boring. But if we make it too short, we take out too much shit and make it just an action movie.
Dude, it's a mind fuck at the end.
I heard it was pretty cool. Oh, what's your number 6?
My number 6. I just had it too.
Well, I guess these last 3 pieces are mine.
Can I just be Okay, you might say like
any movies go. Any movies go. Okay?
No.
Because there's no. I don't really like that much of cinematic movies.
I wouldn't say any movie. Like if you say a movie and we kind of have to say we're not going to consider that.
For instance, Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. That's more of a series because like it's a series movie. Like I wouldn't necessarily say the SpongeBob movie is even really a movie.
Yeah, it is. They came out in theaters. It was
I guess, yeah.
Well, like, what I'm talking about is like, would you consider each episode of Breaking Bad it's a movie, like just on technical terms? It's super cinematic and they're each an hour long, but do you really consider it a movie?
No.
You consider it a TV show?
Yeah.
Kind of get.
But at the same
would
time,
you consider the Sherlock series a movie? Because each episode is like a movie, basically.
It's basically like a
dude,
really long
each episode
movie
of Firefly is an hour and 45 minutes.
That could be considered a movie.
And then cut together with commercials, it's 2 hours. It's like ridiculous.
See, that's kind of the tricky thing. Like,
see, I was thinking. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I was thinking earlier, and I was like, "Damn, dude, the one season of Firefly is like longer and technically has more content than all of Star Wars."
Shit.
Yeah, that is true. Actually,
that's weird.
But that would make. Okay,
It's
so
a
cinematic movie. So
I would say
Grey's Anatomy would be called a movie
no, we're saying that
because it's 2 hours long.
Yeah, but we're not saying that it is.
Every episode.
Okay.
But there's
here's another thing.
This is kind of hard to define.
Whenever we start going into like episodic content, I'm not going to say Firefly is a movie or are movies, mainly because it is first off listed as a series, and each episode handles episode
it handles its own like
shut up
its own
story. No,
details.
shut up. That's all I'm saying. Each episode of Star Wars feels like a different like a different movie altogether.
It feels like a different story, even though it's still part of one big story.
And like Firefly is the same way, but for Firefly, it's more like everything's kind of a continuation of itself.
You know what's even more confusing?
What?
Firefly got its own movie.
It did get its own movie.
Really?
Serenity.
Yeah, Serenity.
Oh, damn.
Which also no one saw.
Oh well, dang.
It's sad.
I heard. I want to watch that show.
Firefly is so good.
I started watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
It's a movie.
There is a movie from the 80s that Joss Whedon wrote originally, then it got rewritten by other people, and then he's like, nah, so he turned it into a show, which I hear is way better than the movie. I've seen the movie, I think, when I was like little.
Okay, well,
He didn't say he's number 6.
okay, what's your number 6?
Oh wait, yeah, Ender's Game. What's your
Ender's
number
Game.
6?
My number 6?
Yeah.
Fuck. I just had it. I think I might have said it, actually.
See, that's what happens to me a lot because
Did I say it?
Did you?
I don't think
I might have. What is...
this is not a game show.
No, I know. So...
What is Powerpuff Girls?
Just give me a second.
The Powerpuff Girls movie is super underrated.
It is. The
Like-
one that came out like at the very end of its lifetime.
Yeah, that movie was great.
That was a pretty good movie.
It's really entertaining.
The one that just came out a little bit ago. I mean, I hated it.
That wasn't a movie, it was a special.
You hated it?
I hated it.
Why?
No, it
looked different.
Everything's sharp.
Racist!
Everything's like really sharp and pointed and shit.
Well, like,
and
I don't
It's
really...
supposed to be like, isn't it supposed to be like a paper cutout?
Yeah, I don't necessarily like it. I don't like the style.
They could have stuck with the whole theme of it, but if they would have kept like the original,
So are you saying you don't
They
like it
didn't
just
have
because of
any
the art
of
style?
They didn't have any of the original artists on it.
No, they did.
It-
Just not the original creator. But they had people from the original show work on the...
I thought they only had original writers.
They had writers and... They had animators too. But they
Really?
just try to do a different art style. Which,
like
like,
literally hurt my eyes
I
to watch
don't
it.
like the... Well, it's not that I don't like it. I don't dislike it, but I don't necessarily like the art style. I don't know. I mean, but it looks really good. Like, the actual city, and apart from the Powerpuff Girls, everyone looks pretty good. Like, their redesigns were like... They were redesigned, but they still look pretty okay. The Powerpuff Girls were probably the most changed, which is why they look so off. With the rest of the...
Do they look older?
No.
No.
Their voices, you can tell. Because, yeah. But, I don't know.
Does Derek Strong play Bubbles?
Tara Strong, everybody. The
Oh,
original
they
cast
got all the voices back?
Tom
Okay.
Kenny, E.G. Daily.
Oh, yeah. I don't really want to... By the way, this is why I was talking about whenever you say theatrical. Because I know it came out in theaters, but I don't really know if a whole lot of people would consider this a real theatrical release.
Doctor Who special?
No.
Okay.
What the fuck? No.
Didn't the Day of the Doctor was released in theaters?
Day of the Doctor?
Yeah.
That's...
Wasn't it?
That's the recent one that came out?
I think so. Wasn't that released
yeah,
in
I
the UK
think so,
cinema?
actually.
All right.
But, I was going to say, it's kind of a...
You dropped something actually.
The Fox and the Hound.
Whoa. Right there. Oh, sorry.
Jeremy?
Fox and the Hound.
The Fox and the Hound.
Oh, that's a really
That came out in
nice...
theaters.
Yeah, I know. I said it came out in theaters,
Oh.
but I'm not sure if a lot of people would consider this like a theatrical release movie.
I would.
Or if anybody would even...
It's one of Disney's animated features.
I know, but like any other Disney movie, like... Can I...
It's
I don't want
sad,
to insult Disney. Would you really consider Princess and the Frog, like,
No.
Yeah.
for anything?
No.
I like Princess and the Frog.
No.
I like it.
No.
I would, however, consider Tangled. Is that Disney?
Tangled, yeah.
That's Disney?
Mhm.
Okay. That was good. That was
Did you watch Winnie the Pooh?
the new...
Like I feel like Disney had like a comeback, like in the after the Renaissance, which was when people thought like there was their best movies. It was Little Mermaid to Tarzan,
Yeah.
and then the
I
early
fucking love Tarzan.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love the soundtrack.
I'm sorry. My number 6 is the good movies of Disney.
The Renaissance, like in the 90s?
Renaissance. I'll say the Renaissance.
I couldn't really necessarily pick out a favorite movie from there.
That's why I'm saying that entire Renaissance.
So yeah, then it was like early 2000s. Some of the movies were pretty good, but they didn't. No one liked them as much, and
I
they
feel
didn't
like in
make
the
money.
early 2000s, they really focused on the channel more.
Yeah, like Emperor's New Groove. I love that movie.
I love that movie. That was
People-
2000s?
Yeah,
2000
early 2000s.
Wait, did that come
3?
out a
2002?
TV show about that?
Yeah, they did. It was, but like people watched it. Some people paid to watch it. You know, whatever.
That was the Emperor's New School.
What is it? Treasure Planet.
Great.
I love that movie. Apparently, lots of people didn't like it, and also got no money. Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Like it?
I love Atlantis.
Atlantis?
I love Atlantis.
Like all the movies you're saying right now is like that's added to my number 6. That's added to my
And
number
again,
6.
no one liked it. No one saw that movie. So they started going downhill. Brother Bear. No one liked. No one saw it. No one gave a shit about Brother Bear. Which kind of disappoints me because Brother Bear is
Brother
bad.
Bear. Brother Bear is that one where they got fucking.
It's the guy who tries to kill a bear, and then the spirit.
He turns into a spirit.
He turns into a bear.
Into the spirit of the bear, or like his spirit.
So
turns-
no
whatever.
one saw it. No one gave a shit about it. Kind of.
I need to
It's
look
not
up.
good, but it's
I
not.
need to look
it's
up who
bad.
it is. Hold on. I'm so like.
And then Disney started doing CGI movies. I don't think anyone liked those at all. Like, did you like Chicken Little?
Chicken Little was okay. I didn't really care for it too much. I wouldn't like.
I
go
like
back
Meet the Robinsons.
I didn't see that one.
It's pretty okay.
It was pretty cool.
They did a bunch of CG things. Like, oh wait, actually, the one that made them start doing CGI was have you guys seen Home on the Range?
What is that about?
It's fucking terrible. That's the movie. That's the last.
God.
That's the last 2D animation that they released until Princess and the Frog.
Oh, really?
It's about these cows, and apparently there's this dude who's like getting rid of the animals or going to kill the animals, like slaughter, and they're gonna sell the farm. I don't know. It's really dumb. I hate it. That movie's fuck. No one liked that movie. Like with Brother Bear, when they just didn't like it, everyone hated Home on the Range.
No, but like Meet the Robinsons and shit.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so cool that that's actually his family and shit.
Brother Bears. They got Phil Collins back to do music on that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, isn't
anything Phil Collins like music is in? It's just like that makes it so much better.
No. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand.
No, but like, isn't he like the father?
Sorry.
Hey, Jamie, isn't the little kid like the father of like most of them?
Mm-hmm.
The father of what?
Meet the Robinsons.
Oh yeah. He's the father, or is he like the great grandfather? I thought.
He's the father. Because when he meets himself, he's like 40.
So what you're saying you're saying basically.
Have you ever seen Meet the Robinsons?
No. But what you're basically
watch
saying.
that
Shut the fuck up. So
Yeah,
what?
shut the fuck
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
So
up.
basically, what you're saying is it's a not so distant future.
God damn it, dude.
Do you know what that is?
Phil the Future?
No, it's
Oh.
Mystery,
Well,
Sci-
fuck
Mystery
Science
Science
Theater.
Theater 3000. But yeah,
Sorry. Wait, what does it have to do with Meet the Robinsons, though?
because you said he was like 40, so it's a not so distant future. It's a not so distant future.
Which I don't get how it's a not distant. It's not that distant because he meets himself and he's like 40. It's super sci-fi.
Yeah,
Which I don't really get.
Then there's the Jonas Brothers song, Year 3000. Are they in the year 3000?
Why are we talking about this shit?
Get back to the movies.
Oh, and then
Oh, I love robots.
Robots is good.
Robots is great.
I like Robots. And so, like, Disney went to shit. The CGI movies no one really liked except for Bolt.
I like Robots.
People like...
Why do people like Bolt? I didn't care for Bolt.
I don't remember what I thought about Bolt. I watched it when it first came out.
I mean, okay. I guess Bolt was okay in, like, its humor and stuff, but overall, it's just kind of a shitty movie.
Yeah. And then, And then they did...
Okay, I'm sorry. I totally forgot what my number 4 is. I remember what it is.
You forget your... Whatever. I
Go
would have
ahead.
reminded you. And then they came out with Princess and the Frog, and everyone liked Princess and the Frog, apparently, except
Why?
for you. Because it's a good movie. It's not great, but it's pretty good. And then Tangled came out. Everybody loved Tangled. But then...
Literally, everybody I ask that says... I'm like, have you seen Tangled? They're like...
Tangled?
and they lean back a little bit in their chair.
And then in 2012, Wreck-It Ralph came out. Pretty much everyone loved Wreck-It Ralph. That's a good movie.
Dude, I fucking love Wreck-It Ralph!
But, like, in 2011, Winnie the Pooh came out.
I saw that again recently. Not Winnie the Pooh. Wreck-It Ralph.
Alright, in the 60s they released The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which everyone still loves today. But then, in 2011, they re-released, or not re-released, they made a new Winnie the Pooh movie. Which everybody who saw it, like, a lot of people saw it, and everybody who saw it pretty much liked it, but, like, that's the one Disney movie of recent history that people just keep forgetting. Like, they're like, oh yeah, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph, and Frozen, right? It's like, well, you forgot
Frozen's a shit movie.
See,
Frozen's a shit movie. I'll
I
take
like
it.
Frozen.
I'm good.
I do
got
like.
diabetes
I got
from
kind of this.
three of
I got
us,
something
though.
stuff like. I don't think Frozen is nearly as good as Toy Story 3,
Frozen's a shit movie.
but I feel like it's way more popular because Toy Story is still the highest.
It's a fucking 4-year-old show. It's not even, like, popular because it's good. It's popular because it has a snowman that goes, you knocked my fucking head off!
I like the character of the
God.
snowman. I hate the design. It just looks disgusting. I don't. Just make it a normal snowman or make it. Don't. I don't. I like Olaf. I don't like the way he looks. As mean as that sounds.
Oh,
I like
oh
the
my
inside,
gosh.
not the
Okay.
outside.
Okay, you guys need
But,
to
like-
look up Frozen Censored. 'Cause that shit is
That's funny.
fucking
Have you seen that?
hilarious.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna...
Those are funny.
I saw it on my... I didn't see it on my feed. I saw it in my recommended, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that later.
But yeah,
Why the fuck are you guys
like-
uptown?
like I think Toy Story 3. Do you agree with me? Is a far better movie than Frozen.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Toy Story is still the highest grossing animated film of all time. I think it's the 11th highest grossing film of all time. And it made $1 billion.
Snakes on the Plane being the first one, right?
Yes, $1,096 million, something like that. And Frozen just crossed the $1 billion mark. I think it's at like $1.5 billion.
That's like all the foreign market too, though.
Yeah.
shit.
Which is cool. Like I like Frozen, but if Frozen were to beat the domestic, if Frozen beat Toy Story as like the highest grossing animated film of all time, I'd be kind of disappointed.
I would be.
Something
I would
about,
shoot myself in the foot.
when something about like someone.
With Tyler's new gun.
Something about getting on the internet and
don't-
seeing
don't
Toy
do
Story 3 7th highest grossing movie of all time. That just warmed my heart.
Did
That
you-
many people gave a shit about Toy Story.
Did you hear that? Like fucking. The Frozen's already out on DVD.
That is well. I would be
I
surprised.
saw
It
that
was-
movie on YouTube.
It was fucking out on DVD a week after it came out.
No, it wasn't. It's
Yeah.
coming out on DVD this week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Okay. So
I mean,
it's
when this
came-
airs a couple of weeks
It
ago.
started like 4 weeks. 3 weeks ago now. So it'll be like 4
The
weeks.
movie?
Yeah.
The movie premiered in November. Why do people keep forgetting
it?
that? Frozen was Disney's 2013 movie. Is everyone
Did
forgetting
it come
that?
out in November? Really?
Yes, so it's been out for a while.
It just-
and DVD,
I-
movie theater to DVD lifespan has been getting a lot shorter over the years.
I know it has, but like fucking.
It's
it
been,
feels-
hang on.
I
One,
feel like it
two,
just
three,
came out though, like
It's
a
been
month
4
ago.
months. Well, because people are still talking about it.
That's good. Like,
And then
it's the
Nostalgia
worst
Critic-
fucking movie ever.
I like it. The Nostalgia Critic movie. The Nostalgia Critic made a video. Where he sings "Let It Go," like a parody of "Let It Go," but he's singing about how people should stop making stop doing covers of "Let It Go," because you're ruining the song. It's actually really funny. He does it like as a parody of "Let It Go."
The two highest grossing films have both been directed and written by James Cameron.
Yeah, Avatar and Titanic. Why did Titanic mean that?
Really? Titanic?
I like Titanic, but really, that was
And Avatar? Like
well. Avatar got
Avatar
that
was
much
like
money.
the revolutionary 3D movie.
Yeah.
I see it more of like those games that like start off as tech demos but ended up being like really great. That entire movie was basically a test for their new 3D software.
and like CGI too, because that CGI looks great.
You're holding your hands up to your chest as if you're like holding tits. Like you're like,
That looks really well.
yeah, man. What's her name? Like the Navi chick or whatever her name is. Well,
Zoe Saldana.
Okay, the people they're Navi, right?
Yeah,
That's
the Navis.
names? Okay, what does that mean?
I don't fucking know. Actually, James Cameron apparently made a language. You know how Tolkien made a language for the elves and all that stuff?
Elvish.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what James Cameron did with the Navi. He actually made alphabet language.
I am so happy looking at this right now.
What?
This is like the best thing ever.
What?
Okay, Avatar, Titanic, The Avengers, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2,
Duh.
Iron Man 3, Transformers Dark Side of the Moon, or Dark of the Moon. That's kind of surprising to me. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, obviously. Skyfall.
Skyfall made a lot of money.
That's weird.
It was the highest. It was like, oh, I wonder if Twilight Part 4 is gonna, or Part 5. No, yeah, 5. I wonder if Twilight Part 5 is gonna beat. Oh, nope. Skyfall beat the shit out of Twilight. Never mind.
Twilight's not on here.
Well, no. When it
None of
first
the
came
Twilight
out,
movies.
like Twilight was at number 1 for 2 weeks, while Skyfall was like at number 3,
Yeah?
and then Skyfall was just at number 1 for a long time.
Yeah. The Dark Knight
I don't know who
Rises.
the fuck this
Alright.
is. Who is
It's like all of my favorite movies.
What's Toy Story at right now?
3 or 11.
Still at 11? See, that still makes me happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it jumped from 7 to 11 because the Avengers and all this good stuff came out, but like that's still awesome to say. It's like, dude, that many people give a shit about Toy Story.
That's weird. So it was at 7
It was at 7.
and dropped to 11.
Yeah, because
So let's see what came out between that would have kicked it out.
well, Iron Man 3, The Avengers,
Dark of the Moon, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Part 2, that came out a year after. What else is on there?
Those 4 movies would be the ones that kicked it out. Avengers, Iron Man 3,
Yeah, it would be the 4 movies.
Transformers, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then number 10 is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Do you want me to keep going?
I think where is Frozen at right now?
Frozen? God, I fucking hope it's not even in the top 50.
It is.
It's in the top 50.
If it's like
How much did it make? It's made $1
billion?
1 billion.
1 billion.
Then
It should be in the top 20, I think.
17.
17?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right behind Toy Story.
You know what's bullshit?
No.
I guess that okay, it indicates film's still playing in theaters.
Yeah.
But so like I was scrolling down this and I see Frozen's in green and has a cross next to it. I'm like, that movie's not that good. That's not fucking Passion of the Christ good.
I don't think Passion of the Christ is that
Alice
good.
in Wonderland, is that the recreation?
Yeah, the
Oh,
2010.
that's
Because,
shitty.
well, Scene Girls.
I mean, like, I wouldn't say the new Alice in Wonderland is like a shitty movie.
I don't really like it that
I don't
much.
like it. I just don't want to watch it.
It's like, it's...
It was a cool experience.
Yeah,
It's just, I'm done.
it's a cool concept, like a sequel to the original Disney Wizard of Oz.
And was it what? The
Wizard of Oz.
fuck is you talking
I'm
about?
thinking of something else. Tyler, what are you doing?
I know what you're thinking.
Tyler,
of.
knock it off.
I have to figure this out.
You already figured it out.
Please
What are you doing?
stop, Tyler.
Tyler, you just gotta put that arm in there. You're done. Put the hand in. Pop the hand in.
Damn it.
Damn it,
The
Tyler.
Lion King is 19.
Yeah, that's the highest grossing 2D animated movie.
Dude,
Still.
I fucking love that.
Because there's no more animated 2D films. What was I gonna say?
Dude, the top 30 is all fucking Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, a couple of Disney movies,
Marvel movies. I love that
and superhero movies because The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises.
I love that the top 10. The top 10 are made up of. Now that I think about it, the top 10 is made up of nerd shit.
Avatar, Titanic, The Avengers, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Iron Man 3, Transformers Dark of the Moon, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Skyfall, The Dark Knight Rises, and Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Definitely a bunch of nerd shit.
Who would have thought?
No, it's because we're nerds that we get, like, those movies are so high. And it's because, like,
Tyler, stop it.
those movies have such a big following by, like, droves of people. Did I use
Droves of people.
droves? So yeah, we just had some technical problems, sorry. But what I was saying was,
And we gotta ruin this up.
there's so many nerds in this
Universe?
world and country that, like, whenever a great movie comes out, it already has a following amongst the nerds. Then the nerds will go watch it opening weekend, tell everybody how great it was, and not only spread the word about how great it was because of, like, its already previous following, but also because of, like, how technically great it was. Like, how fucking Transformers is basically just CGI porn.
Yep.
Like,
The Avengers was. No one thought the Avengers was gonna work,
nobody. And it's number 3.
and it's like
I'm fucking excited for number 2.
all right.
Or
This is a
Avengers
tip for meanwhile. We're gonna finish up our list. We're at the
6.
top 5. I gotta do my 6, and then we're at the top 5.
Dude, that's great.
All right.
We got through 2 movies.
This is gonna be loud. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Well, this is the tip. Momentarily pulling out.
Again.
I did a new one.